everyone out there. Here is Marca from the city of Shenzhen, China. Once again, thanks a lot for being with me in another video. Oh! Ouch! Okay, now we're gonna make a walk because I think you guys like this kind of videos, like me walking and talking. Oh, that's very easy. So you can see China, yeah? How is that? Again, you see that I'm wearing my hat. It's so comfortable since it's super light and covers all your face. Good enough to be under the sun, but my back is burned. You can see I'm gonna make it blue. I don't know, it's a little bit burned. Maybe it's not so clear, but so you wanna see my outfit? It's a very beachy, how to say, beach style. Okay, let's keep going. I love this weather actually. It's my weather. I'm a Caribbean girl, you know? I used to always say I'm a Caribbean girl. Oh yeah, that's why I'm a Caribe. That's the reason why. Because I'm from the Caribbean, Mexico. Okay, so today's topic is gonna be a very controversial topic. And the topic is... The topic is blood test done to a vegan. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to be brief here, but it all started a while ago, maybe last year, many months ago, really many months ago. So all of a sudden I start having some scratching in my skin. Like scratching, and I felt like it was mosquito. At the very beginning, no rash was noticeable, so I couldn't tell whether it was what. And I just kept thinking it was mosquito because it almost started last summer, I believe. It was very little, and it grew more and more, this rash. And this is the first time I'm talking about it, because I was not very sure what was the reason, and I didn't want to keep going with my vegan videos. At some point I thought that I was lacking at some nutrient, and then I wouldn't want to be preaching about something which I was not fully fully knowledgeable about. I don't know, I was just hesitating that the subject might be very controversial, of me talking about this and that and me having this issue. Hey, somebody's following me. The car seems to be following, right? It seems, but it's not. One time there was a car following and I was so afraid at night. Anyways, it's China, it's not Mexico. If it was Mexico, I was so afraid. If it was Mexico, I'll tell you, I wouldn't be going out wearing these things, but here I can, and I wouldn't be going with my selfie and the stick and the cell phone. So let's celebrate. Yeah, cheers to the good China life. You see? So there's a bright side here. Okay, let's continue the topic. So as I was saying, some of you might have started following me a while ago when I was mainly focusing on some English vegan videos, because before that my channel was in Spanish, and then I put some English and it was all mixed and weird, and then I decided that I had to make two channels, one in English and one in Spanish. My Spanish channel is called Marcari. You can look for it somewhere in the description box. Every video I put it there, and if you are a Spanish speaking person, hola, you can follow me there. Welcome you all. It's very weird because I've seen that some of you that are English speakers follow me there too, and even comment like, hey, I don't understand a thing, but it's just fun to watch you. I feel very strange and funny and awesome. Thank you for your support in both of my channels. Basically, I try to be the same content, just in two version languages, but sometimes I do record some things that are just in Spanish because there is no another chance to record it in English, and Likewise in the English channel, some videos that might be here might not be there, because there is like just one chance, one time in a life chance of recording, so it happens. But basically it's kind of the same content, business, vegan, all me, you know, and China, of course. As I was saying, then I started realizing that I had two audiences and that I must be starting my channels in Spanish and English. So I started Spanish and English, and the English channel started with a lot of videos about raw veganism, because at that time, it was 2013 when I started, I tried for the first time and I was feeling wonderful, like everybody said the first time, I guess, because of detoxification and all these things. So I wanted to preach how good I was feeling, and I started making all these videos, and my channel started getting some likewise people out there that at this moment, I don't know if you are following still, because it's a weird combination of how to stay raw vegan in winter and then a video about Alibaba suppliers. Yeah, it's kind of awkward, I guess, for some subscribers there to be expecting some kind of content. However, as I said before, this is a channel of my life, so it's more of a blogger channel, not like a really specific subject channel. And I am loving this selfie, it's so comfortable, and you guys can see we're older. You can probably see it, I'm not gonna look at the camera. Okay, so let's keep going with the subject. Okay, let's go and take a look at I'm gonna take you guys to some place. Okay, so as I said, at that time I wanted the channel to be all about veganism. I was all crazy, and I was also a follower of some really big hardcore vegan channels, and I admire them, and I was like, my channel is going vegan, no more China business, no more this and that, it's all weird in Spanish, English, I'm just making English vegan videos, and that's how it started. And then all of a sudden I had this how to say, I don't know, this need to me, this will to be making my life videos, like business videos, sharing some experience within business, traveling in Hong Kong, which restaurant is good, about, I don't know, all these kind of things that I post nowadays, yeah. So I started posting again related content, and then just recently, very recent, I decided that I look up on YouTube and I discovered that so many channels have also a variety of content, more known as blogs. And I don't really want mine to be like a daily vlog, like hello, I'm waking up and all this, not really, because I like the content to stay more precise and I don't know, maybe more specifically to needs. I feel like a blog is just following a person's life, and maybe my life will be interesting to follow since I'm living here. But I am a business person, and I tell you one thing, I've done a research and I don't think there are many China YouTube business bloggers, for the same reason that we are busy and not all times we can record. Oh, it's gonna rain. Not a good idea, I think I must run. Let's come later. Really, it started chippy, it started later, we come. Okay, so that is why if I was not in business, maybe I will do that, I don't know. But the thing is, sometimes I'm so busy, and some people asked me to record my business experiences when I go to factory. Sometimes when I'm in there with the hands in the hot pot, like doing the stuff, I really need to focus. I cannot take out the camera because I'm fighting, and all of a sudden I take camera out. It's so weird. Sometimes I try it and I do what I can, but sometimes it's just not possible. However, as I was saying, now my channel is gonna be like a little bit of many things that I am experiencing and that I like and that I know and that I can share my knowledge with you for it to be information for your advantage. And so, let's get back. Sorry, I gave such a big talk about this, but I'm gonna explain why this rash happened. I wanted to explain all the background. So that's why I kind of stopped doing vegan videos, because I was not very aware of what was happening with me, with this rash. And I was a little bit worried, and I bought some spirulina and B12 and all these supplements that supposedly you will be feeling. You need them in order to be really in great health if you're a vegan or a raw vegan. But it didn't work, and I still had the rash, and the rash continued, and all of a sudden I decided to go and do some blood tests. And this was like a few weeks ago, maybe 2-3 weeks ago. So I went to hospital here, and they took my blood 2 times, and then they did some testing. Let's go walk here. I wanted to go that side, but I'm afraid it's gonna rain. And then they did the blood test, was all okay, and then they did the nutrition test, and it was all okay. So any of you out there worrying that I don't have enough protein, they did protein test, so I am good in that. They say protein, everything, minerals, it's all good, but there was a problem. There was another test, allergy test, and I had an issue in that. So there is some kind of I don't know how to call it, maybe insect, animal in the air of my home and of some places in China, that I will get out this rash, and I will start feeling it, and the more I scratch, the more red and bumpy it turns, and so it's very hard to cope with. And it happens all of a sudden. Last time I was in karaoke with my friends, you also the video, and it happened, and we have to leave because it started feeling really bad. And in my home, usually I had it before at home, so there was something in home. Now I start cleaning home. I did a really cleanup of home, and I bought some purifying spray for my home, as well as some air purifying, a whole machine, Chinese machine, which 2 or 3 friends recommended me to do, and I bought it, and now the air feels really cleaner, and now I'm working at home and it feels just so much better, nothing like it was before. And it's been like a week, and I feel so much better, really. It's such a big improvement, and this I didn't share with anybody because I was not sure what was it, and it was nothing like I was fake, like laughing here and feeling bad at home. It happened all of a sudden. Let's say I was working and I start scratching myself. Sometimes I didn't even notice it myself until I was like, hey, why am I scratching all the time? And the bumps kept just like growing. So this was a problem. And I confirmed it because my friend, Vegan 101, the friend that I got in camera last time, I was talking to him about this problem, and I was like, well, I'm in hospital doing this test because I'm not sure what am I lacking or what is happening with me. I even thought that it was the pesticides on vegetables, and I thought all kind of things, And then he was like, it used to happen to me too, and this is what I did, and this is how it worked. I have to buy this purifying machine, and I clean up my home and this and that. It's the dirty dust has something that he's allergic to, and also it happened to him. But to me it was so long. I suffered for such a long time, really. I'll tell you one thing, the last time I was crying, that's why I went to hospital, because I was so desperate about what was it. And finally, I'm so happy that I got to know what it was the real reason. Yeah! Yeah, and it's not so happy at times, because when I go out of home, at home I'm very comfortable. Last time, the first time I was using this thing the second day, as soon as I went out of home, the rash started like, because outside there was not clean and it started. I'm gonna tell you one thing, it's not everywhere, it happens just in some places. And for example, in the KTV there was not clean, there's a lot of smoke, there is condensated there because the ventilation is very poor, and the people is just breathing the same polluted air. So it happened there, but when I feel like it's coming, and then I just move to someplace else and it's gone. Like, not that fast, but that's how it is. And now I have to do some really professional cleanups to my home, and I bought some machine to kill small animals in bed and everywhere, because doctor said like I have to renew the whole bed sheets and the mattress and everything. Although it's new, but I did it. And I had these women coming to clean my home every other day. Yeah, every other day we're doing a cleanup and putting some essential oils to kill bacteria. You know, this thyme, green tea, no, green tea leaf? How is it called? Hoja de té verde. Yeah, kind of. And also some sprays and the purifying machine. So I'm doing all these things. So this is my secret, of which I was suffering all this time, and that is why I was not very much active preaching about veganism or raw vegan diet, because then I thought myself I was failing on it, and somehow, but I couldn't discover, because I was like, well, I'm feeling good, I have energy, as you have all seen, and I can think straightly. It's not like a lacking of something. I go to do sports, this and that, so I couldn't figure it out. And all the time I thought it was some lack of vitamin or minerals, but the doctor was like, no, it's nonsense, you're totally fine and your nutrition is perfect and you have a problem with that. So selfie-stick is starting. So that's how it happened. And my blood tests are good. I'm happy, you know, because I don't know, usually in the vegan community everybody's asking like, how is your blood test? How are your blood tests? Because you are preaching that you're feeling great and this and that, and everybody wants to see the real like scientific results on you. And I did them and I'm good, especially here in China. And I think it's not like I have to say, hey, I'm feeling good or that. You can see on a person's radiance, like how is his or her state of inner or outer health and being. And I was just feeling very comfortable, apart from that itchy rash. So now I'm very happy, I'm very pleased. Thank you very much for watching my video. And if you have any problem in China related to, just go and make some blood tests. I hesitated to do them for over 8 months. Over 8 months I was suffering of this thing, and I kept telling to myself, no, it must be some nutrient, and I will go and buy this supplement. No, maybe it's this, no, maybe it's that. And no, it was nothing like that. So it's just better. Actually, I paid quite a few money, because this allergy test was over 500 and the blood test was like 200, maybe over 800, but I'm good. And I also have to buy the purifying machine, which was also over 1,000, but I believe it's worth it. Why so? Because you are sleeping in a room where the air is purified at least 12 hours, or I don't know, nobody sleeps 12 hours, yeah, maybe 8 hours, 7 hours of the day you are breathing purified air, although you go out and it's not. But if you're living in China, in my case, if I'm living already 8 years here, at least 4 years of my life, which means half of my life sleeping, I have purified air coming to my lungs, right? And I work a lot of time from my home, so for me it was worth it. And that's how the doctor recommended. She was even telling me I should change home, but I didn't want to change home, and that's why I stayed there and did all what I did. So now we're after the place that I wanted to show you, but I think we're not gonna go in. This is Shenzhen Exhibition Center. Yeah. And there is some exhibition there. We can go if you want to.
Just if you want to.
No, I don't know because I'm not sure which exhibition is it. I need some passport. I didn't bring with me. Here behind me is Ritz Carlton. Yeah, I like this area, CBD area. Hey, you know, I want to improve my English speaking a lot in the camera. I will try to speak better and better. Thank you very much for your support. Actually, when I was just starting to make videos, I was very shy and I felt not confident enough to talk in English because one of my worst subjects in school was English. I was very afraid when the time of the subject came, and I always wanted to, how to say it, run away from class, like look for an excuse of why I couldn't attend the class. And we were preparing for this TOEFL, I think, and I was not liking it at all. It was the weakest subject in my entire life. They gave it to me. Oh, no. What is this?
It's a fashion design company.
Oh, there's a fashion design. It should be interesting. Oh, it's a school exposition, like for people that want to study. It's interesting, yeah. But I have things to do, so I don't think I'm gonna join today. Do you want us to join? Let's see.
But just for you, okay?
But I don't know if I can go inside here. Just for you to take a look. So there are a lot of students coming in to check out what can they study. So thank you very much for those of you cheering up my English. I know I still have a lot of room for improvement, but already by recording these daily vlogs, because I'm trying, I believe it's a good practice, right? What do you think, friends? I must excuse my vocabulary, sometimes it's not the most accurate, but I will try my best and learn more and more every day. Let's see. The exposition. Oh, it's so crowded. I don't think I want to go there. What do you think? It's not of my interest, but maybe it is. Everything is of my interests. Have you noticed that? Yeah. Oh God, it's cool. You have to look. I really want to go to the toilet now. It's nice. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'm gonna skip this one. But I came to the door for you to see. Okay? Thank you very much for the video watching. See you next time. And for you all,
Kisses to the world.